everyone, it's me, Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome! So this has been a really requested video, and I put off making it because I thought it would be too hard to do, and I was just like, there's no way that I can make a Cavaletti. That's too involved. However, as you can see, I'm sitting on a Cavaletti that I made, and it only took me about a half an hour to do this. It was so easy to make, and I think I can do a lot with Cavaletti. It's a lot of fun, so that's what I'm going to show you today. So building Cavaletti isn't hard at all. You need a few things, and that's pretty much it. You need some 2x4s, you need some 2.5-inch screws, you need a drill, you need a saw, and a measuring tape. And that's pretty much all you need. To make one Cavaletti will take 4 2x4s. And I can't take credit for coming up with this design. I found this design on Pinterest, and the person that wrote the article and has the Pinterest pin, it looked really easy. And I was like, I think I can do this. So I did change the design just a little bit just to make it easier for me and possibly you to make these, because the measurements that she had, I'm assuming it's a she, I don't know. The measurements that they had on their Cavaletti, they were very precise. So for the X portions, they were like 23.125 inches long. I'm not that detail oriented. Yes, I like to make things look nice, but I like even numbers. That makes it a lot easier. So I rounded all of mine up, and I don't think it turned out too bad. It's pretty strong. You can go different heights. That's a half height. That's a full height. And that's the lowest height. And I'm not little by any means, and I'm sitting on it, so it's pretty sturdy. Okay, I'm sure you've had enough of seeing me sit on a Cavaletti. How about we go build one? Let's go build a Cavaletti.
So the first thing you need to do is get an 8-foot long 2x4 and mark it off in 24-inch sections. So you will end up with 4 24-inch pieces of wood. Then you're going to cut the 2x4 and when they're set up, they'll look like an X. Then you're going to take another 2x4 and you're going to mark off every 10 inches. And again, the wood that I'm using is 8 foot long. And after you have it marked, then you're going to cut that 2x4 into the 10-inch pieces of wood. Now once you have your wood cut out, what you're going to do is you're going to attach the 10-inch pieces of wood to the 24-inch pieces of wood. So you're going to set up your 24-inch pieces of wood to make it like an X. And then you're going to measure off so you have at least 10 1/4 inches on either side of the longer pieces of wood. And then you just attach some screws. And then check your measurements for your 10-inch sections. And then flip over the X and do it again. There will be a gap between the 10-inch pieces of wood on the longer pieces of wood, but to me this wasn't a big deal. I actually filled it in with caulking, so it worked out okay. And when your X's are done, they should stand up on their own without any help, and they shouldn't be wobbly or wanting to fall over on you. Then you're going to attach the long piece in the center. And again, these are 8-foot long 2x4s. And then I'm just going to attach the first one to each end of the X. And I was using 2.5-inch and 3-inch screws. The 3-inch screws will actually go through the wood, so the 2.5-inch screws are perfect for securing the wood and not going through the other side. Then you get another 2x4 and you secure the second 2x4 to the first one that you've already secured to your X bases. And for a little added strength, I also put some screws into the 2x4s just in the center of the wood. And then I flipped it over and put a few more screws in.
Wasn't that easy? Just in a few minutes, we made another Cavaletti. So now I want to show you from start to finish how long it takes me to build a Cavaletti. And I'm going to time it on my Fitbit. Ready, set, go! 22 minutes, 56 seconds total to make a Cavaletti. But I can't just leave them plain like this, so I do have to make them a little bit fancy. I plan on using these outside, so I want to sand them down and protect them with some Kills primer. The white from the Kills 2 primer makes them look really nice, and they'll withstand being outside fine with no problems. So that's what I'm going to do next.
So first I sanded all of the wood down just lightly with 60 grit sandpaper, just to take all of the little wood splintering and stuff off of the ends, and also to make sure that there was no rough edges on the length of the 2x4s. And what I didn't show you was I used painter's caulk to fill in all of the gaps to make this look more seamless and more like one piece. And then I just used several coats of Kills 2 primer to make them look nice and pretty, and also to protect them when they're outside. And these are the Cavaletti, all done, set up, and ready to be used. I was able to complete this project in only a half a day to make these 3 Cavaletti and make them ready to use and play with in my arena. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you want to get lots of other DIY projects and ideas for you and your horse, subscribe to my channel. Just click on my picture at the end of this video. You'll get lots of ideas and you'll never miss another video. Again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay passionate and enjoy your ride.